today in this video, we're gonna be going on a camping trip using my new trailer in APM. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, currently I'm actually at my house, and the reason is I'm actually gonna go ahead and go on a camping trip, so I need all of my tools and stuff like that. So basically in the garage, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick look inside the garage because we're gonna be actually taking one of the vehicles, one of the toys in here. So right in here, I actually got my Mustang in this pink color. I still got it in here, so I'm not gonna be actually taking that, but I will be actually taking my four-wheeler right here. I'm gonna be putting it on my trailer. I don't know if you guys watched my previous video where I actually got a new trailer. As you guys can see, it's right here. I'm gonna put like a video card in the top right corner, and I've actually gotten my ATV right here, the big boy ATV right here. I've made some changes. 2 days ago when I actually bought this new trailer, you guys saw that my ATV and four-wheeler in that video were actually two different colors, but ever since then I've actually taken them to the customization shop and I've actually done some modifications. So for this ATV, it went from I think a red color to a green color. I think the green looks a lot better, and we also got custom rims. And then actually for the four-wheeler, it was like a plain white color. I just changed the color to pink to match my Mustang. But yeah, I think we're gonna be actually wrapping everything up right now and actually going to the camping spot. There's also different trails and stuff that we could actually go through. And with the rims of the ATV, as you guys can see, I got black and like green rims for the paint, so it looks very nice, extremely nice. But now we're actually gonna be connecting my truck right here to actually the trailer because we're gonna be putting all of the toys in them. So let me just go ahead and connect it real quick. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bring it up. I don't know if I actually closed the back, probably not, but it doesn't really matter. All right, so as you guys can see, the trailer right now is empty, and I'm gonna actually load it up with my little ATV four-wheeler first, and then I'm gonna actually load it up with the big one. All right, so I'm just gonna basically drive this in. Okay, there we go. Okay, come on, there we go. Okay, there we go, perfect. We have enough space for the ATV right here though, so we're now gonna go ahead and get into this and actually drive this in perfectly. So I need to actually make sure it's perfectly aligned because I don't want to scratch anything inside. All right, there we go. We have actually put the ATV inside just like that, and now we're gonna actually close it up, and now we're ready to actually go on our camping trip. But before I actually leave, I just want to go ahead and close up my garage. All right, so the front door is locked, everything okay, perfect. And now we're gonna be leaving to the location, so it's actually pretty far away. I don't know how difficult it's actually gonna be, but we have just gotten in the truck and we're off. So we're gonna be back here maybe in 1 or 2 hours, and we're actually gonna go camping. So my plans are, I don't know exactly what to do, but I'm really excited for this camping spot. And the reason is actually because at the camping spot there's actually this trail that I could actually go ahead and take my ATVs on. It will be pretty cool to actually drive around and all of that. So that's basically why I'm really going here, and also to go ahead and test out my trailer abilities. I want to see if we can actually go up hills. I don't know if that's basically what it's supposed to be used for, but I think it would be pretty nice to go ahead and test it out. So why not actually do that? But we're actually getting very close to the spot, so it's actually right over here. I'm pretty sure I've been to the spot one time in a video, and it's actually a video that I posted on September 1st. You guys could go ahead and check that video out. I'll put a video card in the top right corner. And right now we have a lot of things in the back of the trailer, so I don't know how careful we need to be. I feel like we might just fall down and like, I don't know, crash or something. We need to be extremely careful because we got a lot of weight in the trailer. It's probably like pushing us down. As you guys can see, we're going about like 20 miles per hour, and we're not even pressing the gas or anything like that. I think that's just from like how much weight we got on. So we're just gonna go ahead and go through the trail. As you guys can see, we're gonna be getting our ATV and actually driving through this in a bit, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go up here. It's actually pretty far away. I mean, we kind of passed a camping location as we were like coming down, but I feel like this one would be better because it's also very secluded, so it's not like to the public. You can't really access this location if you don't know it. It's very hidden, so I think that's why I actually came here, just to get some peaceful time. All right, so there we go. We have actually made it to the location. We got a lot of benches and things like that, and I think where we're actually gonna go ahead and park up our trailer is actually maybe, let's see, I want to see where I can actually go ahead and park this up. I want to find a perfect spot so it doesn't actually interfere with me like enjoying my time on the ATVs and things like that. So let me see what spot is available. All right, so I've just kind of turned around my trailer because I feel like we need to actually turn it this way. It's gonna be a lot better. All right, so I think this right here is the perfect spot to actually park up my trailer. As you guys can see, we got space right here. We just kind of park it on the side, almost in the grass basically. And now we're gonna be actually taking out our toys right now. All right, so just like that, I've taken out the ATV and we're gonna go ahead and park it up right over here. So just like this, we're gonna go ahead and park it right here. And we're also gonna now take the little four-wheeler because I don't exactly know where I'm gonna be using that. I feel like the big ATV is a lot more fun, so I'm most likely gonna be using that. But maybe if I just want to go ahead and test this little one out, maybe I could go ahead and use this. But yeah, we have gotten our toys out of the trailer. It looks pretty empty, not gonna lie. This is how it was when I actually got it. It was fully empty, just like this. We also got the side door. My first time using this trailer on a camping trip. It looks pretty nice, not gonna lie. I wasn't really fully prepared because I mean, if I was, I could actually like start a fire, maybe like a barbecue or something. But we got like a water fountain and we also got a trash can, so we could use those, I guess. We got some benches, but I don't know. I feel like this is a lot different than like other camping trips because I mean, on a camping trip, you should have a few people to actually like enjoy it with. But like since I'm actually alone, I feel like I'm just gonna go ahead and drive around. So that's basically what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now. I want to go ahead and close up my trailer because I don't want any like animal or anything like that going inside. So just like that, we have just closed the trailer and now we're gonna be actually driving our green ATV. As you guys can see, I got it in this green color and I actually put these crazy rims on them. As you guys can see, green and black rims. Looks very nice. And I've actually also done some performance upgrades. You guys will see what I'm talking about when I actually drive it. As you guys can see how fast I'm going like up these little hills. We're going like 30 miles per hour with like no effort. Like that's actually pretty crazy. And I'm actually barely pressing the gas, so pretty crazy, not gonna lie. We're gonna go ahead and go up this right here. As you guys can see, we're going about like 20 miles per hour. All right, so we need to actually reverse. All right, as you guys can see, we're now gonna go down here and then up here again, just like that. Perfect, bro. This is actually a monster of an ATV. And now we're gonna go ahead and go down here. It's very steep, as you guys can see. The brakes are kind of okay, but not really. I feel like they could definitely be better. And then right here we got like a little, I don't know, a hill type of thing. Where does this go down? Oh my goodness, we could have actually gotten the ATV in the water, which would not have been good. So good thing I didn't actually go down there. But now we're gonna go ahead and go using this path. Is this gonna lead to the water? No. Okay, so we're good right here, as you guys can see. I wonder where this goes. I don't know if it's gonna be like the path where we came from, like when we took that little shortcut on the side of the road and actually got here. I wonder if it's that or like something else. And also, this was actually the camping site that I was talking about, like when we actually entered the, what's it called, when we came out of that hill, we came down. This was the camping site. All right, so I think this path that I'm going right now is actually taking me to actually the way we came from. So as you guys can see, it's actually going very fast, not gonna lie. Should we go on the main road? I thought I was just gonna go ahead and drive over here, but maybe we could definitely go on the main road. We also got this trail right here. We got a lot of mud right here, so hopefully our ATV doesn't get dirty, but it looks like it kind of did. As you guys can see, the tires are very muddy, so I don't exactly know if we should be actually driving over here, but it's still pretty fun, so I guess I will. Okay, that's kind of, what's it called? I didn't really expect that. Okay, we need to probably get out of this area because I don't want to end the ATV in the water, so it would be best if I just get out of here. Okay, we got this right here. Should we go down here? Okay, I already kind of went down here, but why not? Let's go ahead and go down. Okay, all right, where is the other trails, bruh? I want to go somewhere else because I kind of already like been here, so I want to see if there's anything else. Okay, we got this right here. I don't know where this is gonna take us, but hopefully somewhere else. Okay, should we go from here maybe? I think I already did. I don't know. This is very confusing because all of the spots kind of look the same in a way, if you guys know what I mean. All right, so what is this? Is this gonna go ahead and take us anywhere else? I think it's just like a dead end, so we're not gonna be going over there, but got like rocks and stuff right here. Okay, is that another path that I see right there? So maybe we could go ahead and go from here. Okay, where is this gonna lead us? Okay, is this the water again? Hopefully not. Okay, this is very steep, as you guys can see, and we got like a little ditch right there once we actually land, I guess. Okay, so this is taking us to the water again. I wonder if we could actually go up here. Probably not. I want to go ahead and try though. Okay, there's actually no way to go up there. That's extremely steep. Like even if you have the best ATV, I don't know if we're gonna be able to actually go up there. You guys can see how like tall that is. Like bro, it's actually impossible. Oh my goodness, bro, I've actually kind of ended up in the water. This is not really good. As you guys can see, I kind of just like fell down. I want to see if I can go ahead and make it up. Okay, there we go. That's pretty easy. Come on, come on. There we go, there we go. Okay, okay, perfect. This is actually very good. Okay, do not not fall down. Okay, this side is all the rocks and stuff, so I guess we could go ahead and go down here. Okay, why did I just flip my ATV, bro? Are you serious? All right, you know what? We might actually go ahead and do a top speed test because my ATV is pretty fast, but I want to see like how fast it could actually go. Wait, is that the top speed? 70 miles per hour? Damn, bro, I thought it would be faster. Bro, I need to do some more upgrades and things like that because 70 miles per hour is okay, but I feel like we could definitely reach like higher speeds such as like 150, 180, maybe 200. Is there any ATV out there that goes 200? I'm not too sure, but as you guys can see right now, we're in a green grass area. Okay, should we go up here? Okay, why not? Okay, where is this gonna go ahead and take us? Oh my goodness, as you guys can see, it's actually pretty steep, but now it actually got me intrigued because I want to see if I actually like hit the ramp, I guess at the top. If I just like full send it, what would happen? I want to actually go ahead and see. Okay, is it gonna break my ATV? If it does, I don't know what to do, but as you guys can see, we have just full sent it. Oh my goodness, bro, are you serious? How did my ATV not break? That was actually pretty insane. But now I think, you know what, I want to actually go ahead and test out the little four-wheeler ATV because I mean I've been driving this one for a bit. I want to see how that will like handle, and also the speed difference. This one right here goes about 70 miles per hour. Right now it seems like we have lost our way. I don't exactly know where I am right now. I'm very lost. I think this is the racetrack. Somehow, some way we have actually ended up on the racetrack, and this is actually pretty far away from where our campsite was, so I don't know how we ended up here, but I guess we're here. But we're gonna see how fast the little four-wheeler is right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and get there. It's gonna be quite a long ride back because this ATV only goes about 70 miles per hour, but it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and go in free cam. All right, are we running low on gas? I don't think so, but we have just actually made it to the campsite, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go to where we left our things at. Right now we're actually at a full tank, so we're not really empty, but if we were, we also got a gas station very close to us, so we could just go ahead and fill it up. But yeah, we have actually went down to the path of like where we actually like put our stuff at. I just have to go through all of this. I came down here using this way right here. I wonder if there's actually another way to get here, but I see my stuff right there. As you guys can see, I saw my blue truck, so we're just gonna go in between or in this cave, and as you guys can see, we have just made it to actually the campsite. All right, so I'm just gonna maybe park this up right over here. All right, and now it's actually time to test out the pink ATV. I just want to go ahead and see what the top speed is. It's probably like a lot less, but I just want to see. Okay, can we just actually test out the top speed like from here to there? I don't know if it's possible. Okay, we went about like 40 miles per hour. That's probably not the top speed, but it's probably very close to that, so I don't know. All right, so right now we're going about like 30 miles per hour. Not gonna lie, I think 40 is the max speed because we're not going more than 40, so I think 40 is the top speed. But okay, wait, actually we're going a little bit faster. As you guys can see, we're going about 43 miles per hour. Okay, so maybe it's like 45, 50 miles per hour. That could definitely be the top speed. Who really knows? It's kind of having a difficult time going up this, but we have made it, so I guess we're here. Okay, this is the spot where we actually exit the trail from. Okay, all right, so I don't exactly know what the top speed is because we're going about like 46, almost like 50, so I want to see. Okay, is the top speed like 43? Okay, I guess it's 43 and not 46 because I mean on the flat road it's 43, but when I was like kind of going downhill it went like 46. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it though. We're gonna actually end this camping trip. Let's go ahead and pack everything up, and we should be actually on our way to get home. So let me just go ahead and go back. All right guys, so we have made it back, and now it's actually time to pack up. So you guys saw how I actually took them out before. We're gonna go ahead and open this up. We're gonna load in the small ATV first, small four-wheeler, and then after that we're gonna go ahead and load in the big boy. So just like this, we're gonna go ahead and drive in. All right, perfect. All right, maybe just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. And yeah, just like that, we have parked up the pink one, and now it's actually time for the green one right here. As you guys can see, this is pretty big. And also I kind of forgot about like how muddy the tires are, so I think the trailer might get a little bit dirty, but it's fine. I guess I'll wash it. All right guys, just like that, we're gonna go ahead and close up the trailer with the big ATV inside, and now it's actually time to head out. So hopefully we can actually go ahead and make make it all the way up the hills and like the trails, because it's actually very bumpy, especially right here. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to actually make it on the main road. If not, I don't know what to do exactly, bro. I might actually be stuck here. Okay, there we go. We have actually gotten out of the place. All right, that's pretty good. All right, so we're now just gonna go ahead and go the way we came from the first time when we actually brought down the trailer. Hopefully everything goes well and no flipping of trucks, trailers. Hopefully that does not happen. All right, so this is the part where we actually need to go ahead and turn, so just like this. All right, there we go. It's going pretty smooth right now, and now we need to go ahead and make this turn. All right, we're going about like 20 miles per hour, and somehow that's actually like pulling the trailer all the way up. And yeah, we're actually out of the path right here. No more campsite area and on the main road again. But yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. It's actually getting late, so this is the perfect time to go home. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. We went on the camping trip. Today in this video in APM, we're gonna be going ahead and going camping for Labor Day. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, so as you guys can see right behind me, we got my truck, we got my camper, and we also got my jet ski right here, as you guys can see. So we got a green and black type of jet ski, pink trailer. As you guys can see, I got my blue truck, and then my buddy right here, as you guys can see, he has his Ram truck in a black color, black camper, as you guys can see, in black boat. We're gonna be going ahead and celebrating all of the people that work hard for us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna be going to a few places, so specifically, more importantly, the campsite. We're gonna go ahead and take off right now, as you guys can see. So this is honestly the perfect time to camp, because this day is specifically made for like people that work. So this is a good time to do it. All right, so we're gonna be going ahead and going to this one campsite. I haven't been here in a very long time. The last time I was here was actually in a video, and that video was actually during the Easter time. If you guys actually remember, in APM there was like an Easter event where you have to find like bunnies and different parts for it for a truck, and you actually get to keep it. So this campsite, there was one part at this campsite which was actually very difficult, because once I actually get there, you guys will see why it's challenging in a way to actually get to this campsite, because it's somewhat hidden. And you guys might be saying, why hidden? I don't know exactly, it's very hidden. So we're gonna be able to actually put the camper in the boat at the campsite separately, because we can't really do it like if we have both of them on. So you guys will see in a second. All right guys, so as you guys can see right over here, this is basically where the campsite is. I'm actually gonna go ahead and turn around, because I feel like it would be better if I do so. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit a U-turn right over here, and then maybe park it up right over here. Or no, you know what, I should probably be like on the flat road, just in case if I want to go ahead and connect it again. So I'll be on the flat road just like this. And now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is disconnect my boat trailer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect this. I should probably move this up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move this up. Okay bro, why did my boat not disconnect? All right, so I have to go ahead and go and disconnect my boat. All right, just like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and run back to my truck. All right, so as you guys can see, my camper is on this side of the road. This bridge right here is not the safest, so there's like cars coming and stuff, so we need to be very quick about this. But I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect my camper, so just like that. And now I have my free truck, and now what I'm gonna be doing is actually taking my boat maybe. All right, so I've just connected to my boat just like that. And the reason why I actually did, you guys will see in a second, because it's actually very bumpy. You have to go over a few obstacles to actually go ahead and even get there, so it's very challenging. But you guys can see we have just disconnected our camper, which is actually over there on the bridge. I parked it on the side, and we have just connected our jet ski, which was actually connected in the back. I've just connected to the truck. All right guys, so as you guys can see, the green jet ski in my truck is right here. We're gonna go ahead and go up this trail. Hopefully we don't crash or anything like that, because my buddy is already up here, but he just turned around. Okay, so now we're gonna be going together, I guess. So he's gonna take the lead. If he could just go ahead and go. Okay, there we go. So we're just gonna go very slowly, because you guys can see this is very steep. We could easily crash and break our boats or campers after, so need to just go slowly. All right, there we go. So we have made it down here, but now the secret campsite is actually all the way over here, so you need to actually go past all of this. We have a lot of trees, a few trails, I guess. So now when you guys actually get here, you guys will need to go ahead and go over here, and then there's also this tunnel. So as you guys can see, there's like rocks and stuff. Okay bro, my jet jet ski almost just broke right there, as you guys can see. Right over here, you have to go in this tunnel, and now you guys are at the campsite. So this is basically the only way to actually get here, I'm pretty sure. So there's no other way unless I'm wrong. So as you guys can see, this is the only way. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, we have kind of set up the boats and the jet skis, so they're like close to each other, and that's just for the purpose of like when we actually need them, we can just go ahead and get it from that side. And then the other space we have around it, we're gonna be putting the campers that we're gonna go ahead and get right now. You guys saw how difficult it was for us to actually get the boats down here because of this trail. Like there's so many bumps up and down, so it's very difficult. And now we have to go up this right here, as you guys can see. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to do that with like the campers and stuff, because it's just like way too difficult. All right, so now we're gonna be going ahead and going on the street, as you guys can see, because we need to go ahead and pick up the campers. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now. I've just picked up my camper right now. All right guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and lead. I don't know how well this is gonna go because we have a lot of weight actually connected to our truck, as you guys can see. Oh my goodness, bro, there's a hill down here. All right guys, as you guys can see, this is very difficult. We need to be extra cautious, but as you guys can see, I'm using my my brake every second. So I'm going like maybe like 10 miles per hour and then braking. So this is probably the best strategy to get down here, because if I was going any other way, I would have probably easily crashed or anything like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and go down here very safely. Oh my goodness, and now we're gonna be continuing. So this is, I guess, the problem that we're gonna be facing: constant flipping off the camper. We can't do anything about it because you guys could see I'm going very slow, but we still managed to flip. So I don't exactly know what to do at that point, but we're gonna be trying to actually get to this campsite. I don't know why I picked this one. I thought it would be like pretty cool, but as you guys could see, it was kind of difficult. So as you guys can see though, we have finally made it. We got our boats, jet skis over here. I'm gonna be probably parking up just like this. Okay, all right guys, so I've just parked up my trailer in this way right here. We're gonna be going ahead and disconnecting it from my truck right here, as you guys can see. And now maybe we could go ahead and park it up in the back or something. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and maybe do is maybe park it up right over here. So if I could just go ahead and park this up, that would be great. So let's see. As you guys can see, it's gonna be very close to the water, but not too close, as you guys can see. So we got our truck, our camper, our boats and stuff like that. All right guys, so we're gonna go ahead and make a few more changes just like this. So you guys can see we have the trucks on one side, and then I guess somewhat the campers on one side, and then we got the boats on one side, just like this. It looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. All right guys, so we have been just chilling at this bench for at least like 10 minutes, just enjoying the view and all of our equipment and like, I don't know, assets. So it looks pretty cool, not gonna lie, but I feel like it's time to go boating or something, go in the water in some way. If we had a fishing pole or something, we would have like seen if we could catch some fish, but we don't have that obviously. So basically we're gonna go ahead and take our boats maybe, or actually expand our trailers, because these campers, we have like these tents and stuff. So we're gonna make it very homey. So let's go ahead and do this. All right guys, so as you guys can see, I've quickly moved my camper over here on the other side just because we need the extra space. I feel like it was kind of a bit too crowded before, but now we have the campers on one side, as you guys can see, and now we have a bunch of space over here, which was actually like locked off before. But now we're gonna go ahead and open up our camper. All right guys, so we're kind of having some technical difficulties with my camper because it's not really opening up. So the compartments or something, like it's not really opening up to the fullest, because you guys know like this part was supposed to actually expand, but it's not really doing that. So I think for today we're not going to be really using this. We're just gonna go ahead and go boating because I feel like that's a lot more fun anyways. So I'm just gonna go ahead and attach this to my boat right here. So let's go ahead and do this. All right guys, so we're ready to actually go boating because our camper actually let us down, but I guess the only thing we could actually go ahead and do is just like sleep in it for tonight. But we're just gonna be going ahead and going to a location where we could actually go ahead and go boating. All right guys, so back to where we actually came from, this way right here. This is the path that we took to actually get here. This is very stressful because this could easily flip. So especially like the little boats, and like the campers were like very easy to flip, but the boats, I feel like they're extremely easy. So I don't exactly know how difficult this is gonna be, but so far we haven't really had any trouble that could easily like damage our boats and stuff. So as you guys can see, we're gonna be going ahead and going up this hill right here. All right, so there's a few more of these like little curves and stuff, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and go back to the main road if we can. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and go to a bigger pond, lake type of thing, because the one we were at right now, we had like no space to do anything. So yeah, that's not gonna be really fun. But right now we're gonna be going ahead and going to a bigger place, so that way we could actually go ahead and put our boats and like jet skis in the water, and we could actually test it out. It will be much more fun. So as you guys can see, we're just gonna be going over here. So once I actually get there, I'll see you guys. All right guys, so as you guys can see, we're actually at the location where we're gonna go ahead and put our boats in the water from. All right, and just like that, we have my little jet ski, my little lime jet ski in the water. It's pretty fun, not gonna lie. We're gonna go ahead and go around. I feel like it's gonna be slower than my buddy because he has the boat, but the thing is, I feel like that's gonna be faster, even though it's not really supposed to be. I mean, to be honest, because of the motor, I feel like his motor is a lot bigger, so it should go faster. But if you're considering it as in like weight, because obviously the jet ski doesn't weigh anything, mine should be technically faster. But for me, since it's so small, it can't contain any type of motor. Basically, like, it's way too small, so we can't really go that fast. But even though his is big, he's still able to go very fast. So we're gonna be maybe going under this, as you guys can see. And now I think we have actually been here in the past, but I'm not too sure on the exact area. So this is another place to actually put your what's it called, your boat in the water from. All right, so my buddy just said if he could actually go ahead and try the jet ski next. I'm gonna go ahead and go in his boat. As you guys can see, I think this is a little bit faster, so we're gonna see. Or no, is this slower? No, I don't think so. I don't exactly know how fast the jet ski was going. I think we were going about 50 or 60 miles per hour, but this boat right here, we're going easily about like 50, but I haven't really exactly pushed it, so it could go faster. I don't exactly know. We're gonna go under this bridge and see. I think we might actually dock because I feel like we're kind of done with this activity. All right guys, so right now, as you guys can see, we're gonna be going ahead and getting out of this docking area, and we're gonna be going back to our campsite. But I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this video though. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys thought of this camping trip. I feel like it didn't really go exactly as planned. I feel like some of the activities that we were supposed to do and like go through like in the camper and stuff, we didn't really get to do because the camper that I have, I don't know, something is broken. Like there's like a technical issue with the camper, so we're not really able to do everything that I actually want to do in there. But it is what it is. But yeah, I feel like that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. Today in this video, I'm gonna be using my brand new pickup to actually go camping in APM. So without further ado, let's go and get started. All right guys, so as you guys can see right now, I'm actually at my house and I got my brand new pickup that I recently bought about a week ago or so. But as you guys can see, I think we took the new what's it called, my new pickup on a few adventures. But today in this video, I'm gonna be actually taking it camping with the trailer once again, and I don't know how the weather is gonna look. It says on the weather app that it might rain or something later, but we're gonna try to get this done as soon as possible. As you guys can see right now in the driveway, we got the trailer inside the garage. As you guys can see, outside I actually got my blue Ram truck, and then in the garage is actually my black Raptor that actually got stolen I think a week or so ago, and I actually decided to track down the Raptor and I got it back, so we're good on that. But we're gonna be taking off just in a moment. We actually have to go to the gas station for some snacks and whatnot, so that's gonna be fun trying to pick out some things out for actually this camping trip. As you guys can see, I also got the trailer washed up. It looks very clean. Before I leave, I do have to go ahead and do a few things. So as you guys can see, we're gonna go ahead and close up the garage just like that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and bring this one actually inside because I don't want it to get stolen. You guys already know I'm very paranoid about getting my truck stolen again. All right, there we go. Everything's locked up. I already locked up the front door. That's all safe inside the garage. And as you guys can see, we're gonna be taking this to the gas station. So the trailer looks very nice. As you guys can see, I might actually upgrade to a trailer where the back kind of extends, because I mean, for me only, I have this one temporarily because I mean, I think I could definitely use an upgrade for my trailer, but I don't know if I want to go ahead and do it right now because it is very pricey. So it could definitely cost a lot of money, but I'll see what the best option is financially. Okay, Okay, I've actually just pulled up to the gas station. We have just kind of parked on the side, but now we're gonna be seeing what they have. I don't know if they restocked their shelves because it looked very empty, but they do have this fridge right here with like different energy drinks. Let's go ahead and get some of these. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one and this one. Perfect. So now we're fully ready. Let me go ahead and pay it. Okay, so $10. There we go, sir. All right, there we go. All right, and now we're actually off to the location. It's actually pretty far away from here. I've never actually camped here. We're gonna go ahead and check out the whole area right now. You guys probably know the city is very well known for the camping part of it. Like, there's a lot of campsites you could go to around the city, but this one specifically, I've been to a lot of campsites. This one specifically, I've never actually showed you guys as well. I've never actually been there too. I've never camped there, so it's gonna be pretty fun going there. Let's go ahead and stop for the stop sign because I'm trying to follow the laws and stuff, because I've been actually getting a lot of tickets recently. So I want to go ahead and lower that just a bit, because I mean, what happens if you get like 100 or 200? I think at that point they're just gonna put you in jail. Like even 10, you have to go to court and stuff like that. So not really good having to deal with that issue. All right, so we're actually getting pretty close from my map. I just have to go all the way up here. I guess now we have to pass all of this stuff. As you guys can see up here on the map, it looks like it's like a farm or something. We got this river type of thing. Okay, pretty nice, not gonna lie. All right, so now I think, okay, so we have to go ahead and turn right here, and now we have to go all the way up there, and it should be pretty fun actually checking this out, because you guys can see, if you guys actually want to camp here, you guys can too. You just have to follow where I'm going in the map. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and stop for the stop sign, and as you guys can see, we're actually getting pretty close. It's gonna be actually on my right. It says campsite just like that. Just have to go ahead and do a wide turn because I don't want to go in the grass. All right, there we go. We're just gonna go ahead and pull in just like this. All right, there we go. We have just came to the spot. I don't know if there's anybody out here. I think I'm probably the only one here, but that's a spot right there. It's pretty cool because it's actually right beside the water, so that could also be dangerous at the same time, because if you were to accidentally like fall, drive your vehicle down there, you're kind of cooked, but hopefully nothing like that happens. All right, so we also got this spot right here. We also got these trees right here in front of them, just in case you don't want to like see your other neighbor. It could also be for privacy issues and stuff like that. We also got that part right there. You guys can go ahead and camp at, and then right here is gonna be my spot. I looked at this spot right here on the map, and it looked pretty cool because, as you guys can see, it's the furthest away from everybody. This is like the only person I can see over there, and then the other people, like, they're all the way down there and stuff like that. And right here I got this bench, very beautiful bench, I guess, wooden bench, and then I got this trash can, water fountain, and as you guys can see all the way down there, I don't want to fall. It looks pretty cool, but we got water here. Very nice, very nice. I don't know what's up there. Maybe more campsites. We might have to actually check that out. I don't know what this rock part right here is all about. It looks pretty weird, I guess, but we're just gonna maybe, let's see. I think what I'm gonna do is actually park up my camper in this spot right here and actually get my truck to face this way. When we actually go, it's gonna be a lot easier because I don't want to just park up everything like this. So what we need to actually do is actually go back just like that, since there's nobody in that other parking camping spot. All right, so we're slowly gonna go ahead and reverse. There's like a little uphill type of thing right here, so we need to actually be careful. But just like that, as you guys can see, we're gonna be actually pulling into this spot right here first, and then from that point on, I think we should be able to put the camper in my spot that I picked, which is all the way up there, very easily. So just like this, as you guys can see, and now we're basically gonna turn this around. All right, and now we're gonna be going up. I don't know if my camper can actually go up here. I think it can. I don't know if it's like too uphill. All right, there we go. As you guys can see, we're actually making our way all the way up there. There we go, there we go. Okay, there we go. Finally, we have made our way up here. Perfect. This is actually pretty nice, not gonna lie. All right, and now we're just gonna quickly adjust everything because, I mean, we're gonna be here for a bit. We're gonna be here for maybe 1 or 2 hours. All right, so we're gonna, okay, come on, there we go. We need to adjust everything. All right, there we go. I think that's good. Maybe, I don't know why one side is like leaning more to like the other side and stuff like that. It's kind of weird, but I'm just trying to perfectly align this up because I don't want to be in the rocks or anything like that. All right, I think that should be pretty good. As you guys can see, we have actually parked it up straight on the flat surface because, I mean, if if I was actually on the rocks, that would not be good because, bro, if there was a wind or anything like that, it would probably like flip me over or something. But just like that, we have parked up the camper and also the truck just like that. All right, and now we're good. As you guys can see, we have the camper in the spot. We're gonna go ahead and open everything. There we go. Open this, open the door. Perfect. Very nice, very nice. And now as you guys can see, I think I gave you guys the tour in the past, but we're gonna quickly go ahead and look at it again. So we got my bed, we got this like table area you can sit at, we got some extra beds right here, we got the kitchen, and then we also got the bathroom right here. Very nice. It can only like fit maybe 1 or 2 people. I mean, to be honest, like maximum people here probably like 10, 20, maybe 20. 20 is a wild number to say. I don't know if 20 people will actually fit, but just know there could also be like 20 people, but comfortably like sitting there sleeping, maybe 2 or 3 people. But yeah, up to really you, because you can actually fit a lot of people if you know how to do it. But yeah, we're just gonna be actually maybe exploring all of this for a while, because I mean, we're not gonna be like checking out the RV. We're not gonna be like sleeping right now because I think it's a bit too early. So as you guys can see, we got these mountain trails. If I had my RV, what's it called, if I had my ATV in the RV or something, or if I had the trailer for that, it would be pretty fun. As you guys can see, we actually got this ramp. Okay, very nice. Okay, I don't want to go in the water. Okay, I don't know what just happened. We almost just broke our truck right here, but somehow we actually landed, which is pretty crazy to say because we were all the way up there, and now I need to actually find a way to go up there again. Okay, so I guess we have to go all the way from here. Okay, so this is actually not good because we're about to fall down. So maybe I actually made a mistake. I don't know how to go back. Okay, this is not good. As you guys can see, we are in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how to do this now. Okay, I've actually did something that I was not supposed to do right now, but we're gonna try to find a way out. So we could go in the water, but I'm trying to go from all the way up here. All right, is this okay? There we go. We actually somehow made it up here, which is insane. But as you guys can see, we're up here, and now we need to actually get down. I don't know why I'm actually going up, bro. That's so steep. I don't know if I can actually make that. And we got water down there, so this was not what I was expecting, but we're gonna try our best to actually get up there. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right guys, as you guys can see, I've actually somehow made it up here, and now what I'm gonna be doing is actually just fully going up here. All right, there we go. We have finally made it, and now we're gonna be actually using this trail to get down. All right, so now what I'm trying to do is actually get back to the campsite, so that way I can actually go to bed, because I think it might be getting late soon. So as you guys can see, we're gonna be going all the way down. All right, I don't know where I'm going, but it looks like I'm gonna be getting my truck dirty in a second. Okay, the tire is already muddy, but now we're gonna be trying to get out of this mud pit or something. Okay, there we go. Our truck is now actually dirty, so this is not good. All right, bro, this is actually bad. We're gonna be trying to get back to the campsite, so maybe if I actually get out, and once I actually get there, I guess I'll see you guys. So yeah, all right guys, so we have actually somehow made it back to the campsite, and as you guys can see, our truck is actually a mess, but we're not gonna be washing it now, maybe later, but we're gonna be parking up for the day. We're gonna go to bed and wake up early in the morning, so that way we can actually go back home. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for actually our fun time. We're gonna maybe drink later, but for now I'm gonna be actually going to bed. So if I can just go ahead and go right here. All right, there we go. I'll wake up in like 5 hours. That way we can actually get the day started. Bye bye. Oh my goodness. Okay, good morning. Okay, so we have just woken up, and it looks like it might be raining because, bro, are you serious? This is a storm. Okay, so this is actually not good. This is not what I was expecting to actually wake up to, but it looks like, I guess it was raining during the night, and I didn't even realize. I mean, I was hearing sounds, and I thought it was like the wild animals, like birds and stuff, like making noises, but it looked like it was actually the storm. That's why I was hearing so much noise, but I didn't really even bother to wake up. As you guys can see, I guess we kind of went camping during like a storm, which I don't know how we survived it, because I mean, if it was bad or anything like that, we could have actually ended bad. Okay, bro, what is that black? Okay, I don't know why some parts are black. It's like very dark gray in the sky. So does that mean it's gonna be like turning into a tornado or something? I'm not exactly too sure, but I think we're gonna be getting home right now because I don't know if this is good weather to be actually driving out in. So we're just gonna get back home, but I guess that's gonna be pretty much it for this video though. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below what other videos you guys would like to see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm out.